Hey, it is Kenny from Kenny's Audiophile Record Reviews. Thank you very much for viewing my channel. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. That would help me out. And here's a really quick video. I want to ask two questions. Question number one, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most elite of the most elite audiophiles, on a scale of 1 to 10, how serious or how seriously do you take and approach this hobby on a scale of 1 to 10? I'm going to leave my score and assessment at the end of this video in terms of how serious I take it. Also, in the pursuit of hi-fi or audiophile excellence, do you think there's a point of diminishing returns? I pose that question as well. You can leave your comments in the comment section below in terms of that question as well. But I must say, there's some audiophiles who take this hobby super seriously. They have separate power lines going to their music room for stable power. They use only the best power filters. They use room treatments. Their cable runs have to be as short as possible, and their cables have to be made of the most deluxe properties, the most deluxe materials known to mankind. Their system has to be all analog. There's no digital in their some of these elite audiophile music systems. Some of them don't like SACDs, CDs, and high-res players. They have to have all, some audiophiles have to have all tube equipment. You know, their turntables have to be pristinely set up, perfectly level. The cartridge and stylus has to be perfectly aligned and set up properly. The recordings that they purchase have to be all analog. Their record cleaner has to be the most deluxe, and the record cleaner solution has to be the best in the world. So I have to ask you, how seriously do you take it? Here's my score and assessment. On a scale of 1 to 10, if 10's the most elite of the elite audiophiles, if I'm being honest, mine's somewhere between a 5 and a 6, be honest with you. Maybe a 6. I'll stretch it to a 6. I mean, I'm not using room treatments. I don't care. My cable runs based on, you know, the logistics and ergonomics of the room. If my turntable is sitting over here and my preamp sitting over here, well, I'm going to have a long cable run. That doesn't bother me. I don't have the best cables. I have the best cables I can afford, but I don't have the best cables. I don't have a record cleaner, although I plan to get one this year. I clean my records by hand. I love digital. I have a SACD player, a high-res player. I love digital. So, you know, I take it seriously, but only to a point. Some of it has to do with financial constraints. Some of it has to do with, you know, I'm just going to take it so far anyway. My records do not have to be all analog, for crying out loud. You know, I love CDs. So what is your level in terms of how seriously you take and approach this hobby? Like I said, I'm going to stretch mine out to a 6. It's between 5 and 6, so, but mine's a 6. So leave your score in the comment section below. And also, in this pursuit of audiophile and hi-fi excellence, do you think there is a point of diminishing returns? A point where the financial output is not a match for the audiophile output? You know, the gains are minimal. Do you think some people take it a little bit too far? I'm interested to hear your comments in the comment section below. My answer to that question is, that's an individual choice. Some people, if they want to take it to the nth degree, that wouldn't bother me. You know, it's their money, it's their time, it's their system, and it's their music room. So those are individual questions that has to be answered. But for me, I'm happy with what I have. But in your mind, is there a point of diminishing returns when it comes to the pursuit of audiophile excellence? Does it get to a point where it simply doesn't make sense anymore to pursue it, you know, anymore? Leave your comments in the comment section below. Thank you very much for viewing my channel. God bless, love, peace to all.